trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Blitz coming, Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's caught. Devon Achane. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Commanders will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. It's Kader Kohou up to make that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Ready? Stop low, 18. Get it? 60 average. 60 average.
Here's Daniels. Galloping inside the 40. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 21. Able to find A-Chan. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. A-Chan reels it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. 2nd and 15. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Tagovailoa again. This one falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here's Tua again. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Out of the shotgun, a give to AJ. And he's able to work this down to the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 41. He beams one deep right side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And the Commanders are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Daniels on 1st down. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. From the 39. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they get this down to the 28. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Again, Daniels to the air. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The
Kid is a natural.
Get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he takes the return out of bounds. And he heads out the side of the end zone, so they'll take this at the 30. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throwing it deep off his back foot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running back, motioning right. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he has it down to the 30 before going out.
Good play. Good throw. Take the 3.
That
I
is
get ball
what
half.
elite offenses are all about. Why worry about
Just
3
prevented the
downs?
shutout,
when you
really.
need only 1. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Aubrey puts it through. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Able to find Ertz.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. He finds some space again. And he works this down to the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 11. He finds Brown right side. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
That one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Out of the gun, Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. He's got Smith. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. A-Chain running to the right. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Benjamin St-Juste getting up to end that play. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Dolphins have it to begin the 4th, and this game, it has been a nightmare for them. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. Has room down the left sideline. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick.
I messed that one up. I don't know how, though. Like, it was
that
there.
Play, Brock, that
I think I didn't aim it far enough to the sideline.
Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back.
I got it
scans
underneath.
the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space,
now it looks like
nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Dominant of a win as it actually
that one
is,
splits the uprights. And the Dolphins
semantics.
make it an 18-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick.
Push to get 40. Score here, get 35. Make a mistake, get another score.
It's close, but
He touched it early.
The Dolphins got it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
I think just get out of here. Just get to the next game.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
We're calling timeout.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On second down, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Kind of don't like this.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
See, he's not in the man-to-man version of it. You can tell by the way those linebackers are not really together. This is a zone. That sit-down route should be there.
Here's Daniels. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know,
I
Kate,
just
I
didn't
don't think
want
I've
to
ever
take.
met
It
a
shouldn't
defender
matter.
that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception.
Somebody left my screen, too.
Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field. That's exactly what they did.
Check.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Tua out of the pistol. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
This is bend, but don't break through. Stick everything underneath.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa.
Gotcha.
Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Lineman comes
And
in.
the Commanders get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a toss play for Achan. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Tua off the play fake.
Oh, good play.
This finds Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. 1st down, here's Tua. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Achan on the toss right. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Complete. It's McLaurin. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st down from the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Oh no, ball's loose. Ball's loose in the end zone. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety. To score this as a win for the Commanders. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.
Commanders Field holds a little more than 80,000, and they have come out in droves here in Landover, Maryland. Here's Austin Seibert now to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
A lot of more centers too.
Rodgers going to the air to start things out. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Daniels. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. Here's Daniels. His throw incomplete.
Like that
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
Stay there.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Ball again on 2nd down. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Slant to Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. To the air goes Daniels. Buying time to his left. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 2 yards out, and they are able to add on to their advantage. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. To throw is Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They run the draw play. Allen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Hall on to give up the middle. Strong run, but they get to him just beyond the 40. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh,
Look
my
in the
goodness.
middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Jets are going to use the
He's
first of
trying
their
to give you the football
timeouts,
again.
as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Rodgers going to throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march for the chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Seibert on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Rodgers. Going to look deep for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The end result, 21 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Daniels looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Seibert's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
I'm just looking for this J. Cole. I can't blame it on that. No good, though.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
He wanted that one, too.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick.
Oh my goodness, he got back to 6. Might get back in this game.
Is intercepted. And he's able to get it back
I hit the wrong button.
to the 41-yard line.
He locked back in.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in
That's
the second
terrible.
half.
Back
Those
to
are the
back kick
types
to the
of
same
plays you really
guys,
want to try
insane.
and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish.
He doesn't realize he doesn't
Two
have
Fs
the personnel
for
to
a
run
rookie
this
quarterback.
offense.
Straight ahead is Hall.
That's all I needed.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Hall. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a give to Hall.
Yes, sir.
And I don't think he got there. No.
Yes, sir. Go for it again.
He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Yes, sir.
And it's incomplete. They
Yes,
cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Back to Robinson now on first down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw. Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Brown, right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7.
Come on.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on 4th down, Austin Seibert on to try the Washington field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Seibert able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes? Oh, yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position.